Detectives, what are you doing here? We're in the middle of a game.
Ladies, I'm afraid you're gonna have to come with us.
Why?
We're placing you under arrest.
If you walk out with us quietly, we won't have to cuff you. Nobody will know.
Your wife is under arrest.
Her prints were all over it.
I took him to look at carpet samples.
Well, you left a lipstick sample on him.
You know what we're talking about.
Don't say anything.
No, the time to talk is now. Because if you wait too long, you're not going to be able to help yourself.
We're done.
No, we're not.
We've been over this, McCoy. They were looking at carpet samples.
Sandra will testify that Fox Hill Decor never provided any decorating services to the Burnham Woods Company. Now, we have that piece of the puzzle. Mac Burnham told us everything. Quite a romantic, isn't he?
Burnham's going to testify, too, about his becoming obsessed with you, about how you disappeared when he pressured you to become his girlfriend, and about sending Gilly Keene out to find you.
Who did Keene threaten to tell, Burnham? Your husband?
Can I get back to you? We need to talk.
Jack, there's a notice of substitution on the way. Colson fired Metzler. Laney Stieglitz is riding to the rescue.
I'm surprised, Laney.
I'm going to kick your backside all over that courtroom.
I don't want to deprive you of your fun, but this doesn't have to go to a courtroom.
Ooh, a plea? What is that? Good manners, or is the old man twisting your arm?
It's generosity. We're offering your client 20 to life.
Why don't we all listen to her story? And then we can talk a little bit more about generosity.
We met at the Oak Bar at the plaza. He seemed nice enough, and we decided to leave. Said the manager at the Carlisle was a friend of his. We could get a suite. As soon as I got in the car, he told me he worked for Burnham. He told me I had two choices. I could go back and become Mac's girlfriend, or I could service him free of charge whenever he wanted. I said I wouldn't do either. And I tried to get out of the car. He grabbed me by my wrist and said he was deciding for me.
Why didn't you go to the police and tell them what happened?
My life would have been exposed to everyone. I told my husband. He agreed with me.
You could have gone to the police after you told your husband.
He said they wouldn't believe me. I swear to you, I was just protecting myself.
She was bright, charming, never depressed or unwilling to please, and very proper. She was every man's dream.
When you let your true feelings for my client be known, did she become alarmed?
She said she didn't want a relationship like that.
Did she become violent?
No.
Did she say she'd kill you if you tracked her down?
No. She just vanished, that's all.
That's all. Thanks. Why didn't you go straight to the police?
I guess at that moment I realized that they'd look at me as a whore. I didn't want to do that to my family.
You had a pretty nice life, didn't you?
Yes. A devoted husband, two wonderful children, business.
Why? The excitement.
I guess it was exciting. And I guess a man paying $500 or $1,000, I enjoyed that.
Didn't you carry a can of pepper spray in your purse?
A lot of women carry it.
And yet you expect us to believe
You can believe whatever you want. I know what he did to me.
he threatened to take away your nice home in Mount Kisco, your nice family, your comfortable lifestyle. That's what terrified you, wasn't it?
No.
You love your kids. You love your suburban life. You would kill to protect all that.
Objection, damn it, he's testifying.
Withdrawn. I have no more questions.
It's not often that Big Brother has to listen to your opinion. It happens every 4 years. And it happens when you have the privilege of sitting in this box. I don't like it any more than you do. It disgusts me. She's endangered the lives of every member of her family in a pathetic search for what? Novelty? To fill a void in her life, maybe, I don't know, but I do know this. I would say throw her in jail and forget about the key. The Bill of Rights does not only apply to the June Cleavers of this country. Acquit my client.
You're here to render a verdict on her client's credibility. What's her evidence? My husband believes me. So should you. In the meantime, she suffered no injuries. She destroyed evidence. She lied to the police. It was only when she was backed into a corner that she wrapped herself in the right of self-defense. But she wasn't defending her virtue. You've all seen what lengths she went to hide her identity. Who can blame her? She didn't want to lose her husband, her family, her comfortable home. Those things she would kill for. I'm asking you to convict her because her story is a lie.
Mr. Foreman, has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
Will the defendant please rise? On the sole count of the indictment, how do you find?
We find the defendant guilty.